Please be seated. Good evening and welcome to the 2026 Catawba Ridge High School graduation ceremony. I am Bella Cardozo and I am honored to stand before you as the student body president. Today we get to celebrate obstacles we have faced, accomplishments we have made, and everything that has gotten us here. As a Fort Mill native, it is indescribable the feeling of sureness I'm having right now, looking at my fellow 375 peers in front of me, dressed all the same, doing the same thing. As I look out at all of you, from acquaintances to best friends, I can't help but think back to our elementary school memories. Even when we went our separate ways in middle school, every experience continued shaping us into the people we are today. And the many who have moved here along the way, bringing their stories from other places, each one adding something new to who we are. But we are all here, in this spot, at this time, in this moment. There's a quote I heard for the first time at the beginning of this year. When I first heard it, it didn't really make sense to me. It sat in the back of my head, but I didn't truly understand it until now. The quote is, "Be where your feet are." It seems like a simple reminder to live in the moment or to not get too caught up in the future or the past. But if we're being honest, it's hard not to think about what's ahead or even everything behind us, especially in a time like this. So we escape the present with our minds, our phones, and our eagerness to start anew. But what if we didn't? What if be where your feet are meant more than just being present? What if it meant being a constant learner? Letting yourself feel a little uncomfortable and nervous like I do right now, talking in front of classmates, teachers, and family. Where my feet are, I'm surrounded by people I've seen grow since we were babies. People I've laughed so hard with I couldn't stop. People I wait to every day, seeing my best friend since freshman year, and my family who has supported me and pushed me to be in this very moment. But all of these people, relationships, and the uncomfortable first days of school, they've all made us into the people we are today. And finally, especially now, I understand the quote, "I'm where my feet are." And here's my challenge to you. Right now, stay in this moment. Feel everything. The excitement, the fear, the sadness, let it all sink in. Because moments like this won't happen again. Live your life like this. Fill it with the happiness and love your heart deserves, but let in the uncomfortable moments we all want to rush past. Feel it all. Life is happening faster than we think, so wherever you go next, college, work, new cities, new people, don't just rush to what's next, but stay in the moment. As we gather here today, I'd like to take the opportunity to remember someone who could not be physically with us today, but remains with us in spirit, Colton Brown. Colton brought light into every room and was always there for anyone that needed him. His presence made an impact, and I hope we carry his memory with us and his family in our hearts. Every moment in life is valuable, so don't forget to stand still sometimes and remember to be where your feet are. Thank you and congratulations, class of 2026.
Well, good afternoon. My name is Barry Ledford, and it's been my honor to have served as the principal of Catawba Ridge High School. While today is a day of celebration, I would like to ask that we take a moment to remember the life of Colton Brown, one of our seniors who was taken from us far too soon. Today, we have an empty chair placed in his memory, representing the seat that he should have filled at this graduation ceremony. While his absence is deeply felt, his memory will always remain a part of the Catawba Ridge High School family. Please join me now in a moment of silence as we honor and remember Colton. Thank you. I would like to take a moment to welcome members of the Fort Mill School District Board of Trustees, Mrs. Spears, Ms. Branning, Mrs. Pratt, Mr. Bodie, Mr. Bolden, Mr. Helms, and Dr. Frattaroli. I'd also like to welcome Fort Mill School District leadership, Superintendent Gray Young, Mrs. Lordo, Dr. Dixon, Mr. Romanek, Mrs. Young, Mrs. Husted, and Dr. Scroggs. Welcome parents, relatives, friends, faculty and staff of Catawba Ridge, and most importantly, welcome class of 2026. It's all right, you can clap for that. I like it, I like it. We'll allow a clap there. As is customary at the end of each school year, we recognize faculty members and teachers who will retire. This year, we have the honor of celebrating one teacher that has dedicated her life to educating students. While it is bittersweet to say goodbye, her legacy and lessons will continue to impact students for many years to come. While she could not be here today, I would like to ask that you please join me in congratulating on her retirement, Mrs. Patricia Young. Now at this time, I would like to take a moment to recognize our 2026 salutatorian. This honor is awarded to the student who has earned the second highest academic standing in the graduating class, reflecting exceptional dedication, hard work, and achievement throughout their entire high school journey. Please join me in welcoming our salutatorian, Devin Navarti.
Good afternoon, friends, family, students, and faculty. I am Devin Navarti, and it is truly an honor to be up here on stage as this year's salutatorian. In the past month, I spent a lot of time thinking about what I wanted to say in this speech, but I could never quite come up with a theme that felt right to me. Friends and classmates constantly asked me about how my speech was coming along, but I never had anything to show. Writing this speech began to feel like one final challenge lying between me and graduation. As I thought more about this, I realized that life is full of challenges. There are many things that we don't enjoy doing and struggle with, but it is important that we face these challenges head on. Sure, I struggled to write this speech, but I knew I could do it. By dedicating time and effort towards this task, I successfully created something that I am proud to present to the Catawba Ridge class of 2026. I believe this mindset that we can overcome any challenge applies to everyone gathered here today. No matter what your future plans are, whether you are going to college, entering the workforce, or defining your own unique and exciting path, we are all bound to face difficulties at some point in our lives, but we have the power to persevere. With a strong work ethic made up of hard work, determination, and time commitment, we enable ourselves to come up with innovative ideas and unique solutions, allowing us to accomplish any task, even the ones that we don't necessarily enjoy. We don't have to rely solely on ourselves, however. There are people who want the best for us and are willing to help us achieve greatness. Great friends are willing to collaborate with us on tough tasks because they want to support us. Our teachers guide us through challenges because they want to see us succeed. And our families help us through tough life moments because they care about us. In that spirit, I would like to thank a few people who have had a great impact on my life and helped me overcome many obstacles over the past few years. First of all, I would like to thank my friends. In addition to supporting me with my education and being a part of a lot of great moments in my life, my friends have given me the push to have a more active role in our school and in society through involvement in the Beta Club, leadership in the Robotics Club, and in many other ways as well. Next, I would like to thank my family. Though I have been very busy during these 4 years at Catawba Ridge balancing sports, clubs, academics, college applications, and work, my family has always been supportive of my goals and has helped me achieve them. From my parents driving me to and from events, to proofreading my college application essays, and even my sisters making each day a little more interesting, I am grateful for everything my family has done for me. I would also like to thank a few teachers who contributed to my amazing experience here at Catawba Ridge. Mr. Thomas, you've been my teacher longer than anyone else at this school. Your classes were fun and relaxing, and I always looked forward to taking another one of your courses each year. From fundamentals of computing back during freshman year to intermediate programming during my junior year, I've learned a lot from you and even found a passion for programming from your classes. Miss Delap, you were an integral part of my senior year. Your AP Calculus classes always had an inviting and supportive environment that I look forward to each day. You pushed us to learn, but also gave room for us to have fun, making it clear that you wanted the best for each and every one of us. Your class was a great experience that I would recommend to anyone willing to put in the effort to overcome calculus's love for destroying grades. Miss McHugh, taking your AP Stats class in addition to AP Calculus was definitely tough, but you made that experience very manageable. Your sarcastic humor made each class fun and interesting, and I really enjoyed the time I spent in your class. Mr. Oprea, though you've only been here at Catawba Ridge for 2 years, you've already had a profound impact on our school. Taking your AP Physics class was a lot of fun, and working with you and Titus as a leader in the robotics club over the past 2 years has been an amazing and unforgettable experience. And Mr. Morris, every day you begged me to mention you in the speech, so here you go. In all seriousness, your humor is what made you such a memorable teacher, even though your class only lasted a single quarter. Don't ever simmer down. Though I only mentioned a few teachers, I am greatly appreciative of the effort all teachers here at Catawba Ridge have put in to ensure a great future for each and every one of us. Thank you to everyone who has been a part of my Catawba Ridge experience. It truly wouldn't have been the same without you. I also encourage all of you to reach out to your friends, family, and teachers to let them know that you appreciate all the support that they have given you to reach this point. Graduates, today marks a great turning point in our lives. A lot will change over the next few years, but no matter what obstacles lie ahead, every single one of us is capable of overcoming these difficulties to accomplish great things. With this mindset that we can overcome any challenge, and with the support of so many great people, the future looks bright for us, the Catawba Ridge High School graduating class of 2026. Congratulations to everyone for achieving this significant life milestone, and I wish everyone the best of luck in achieving your dreams.
Great job. All right, now it's time for you guys to meet our valedictorian. The valedictorian is a student who has achieved the highest academic standing in the graduating class. This distinction reflects not only outstanding academic performance, but also consistent dedication, perseverance, and a strong commitment to excellence throughout their high school career. At this time, please join me in honoring our 2026 valedictorian, Harini Sereni Beeson.
Hello, and thank you, Mr. Ledford, for the introduction. When I first started writing this speech, I didn't start writing until the day before it was due. I guess senioritis got to me too. There was one word that kept coming back to me: responsibility. Each and every person here has responsibilities and expectations that we must meet. You can see it in our athletes, in the dedication that they bring to the tracks, fields, and courts. You can see it in our artists, the amount of care that they pour into concerts, stages, and canvases. You can see it in our academics and their efforts to understand theories and pieces of literature. Responsibility also extends beyond the walls of Catawba Ridge. I've seen it in the ways people spend hours volunteering for their community or caring for their family. I've especially seen it as we support one another through challenging times by offering kindness and compassion to those around us. Responsibility for us so far has been to be a good student, a good teammate, and a good friend. But after today, that will all change. It's not necessarily something to be afraid of, though. The greatest color guard coach in existence and a very wise person once told me that you were given responsibilities because someone chose to believe in you. I mean, 4 of us get to give a speech today because admin believes that we won't say anything ridiculous. Thank you, I guess. Apart from the 4 of us, every person here has layers upon layers of responsibilities that we may or may not know of that dictate their life. You may not believe at times that you'll ever be able to live up to the expectations placed on you, but that's okay. Just remember that there are plenty of people who believe in you and want you to succeed, many of which are in this room today. So maybe we're just a group of teenagers in weird caps and gowns getting ready to receive a piece of paper on a random Friday in May at 2 p.m. but on this day, all of our paths converge. I know we've all taken very many different tracks to get here, but just for today, we'll walk the same steps across the same stage. This very ceremony, a celebration of our responsibility, marks the end of 12 hard years, but also new beginnings. This might be the beginning of your responsibilities that lie beyond academics and schoolwork. This might be the beginning of your journey in the armed forces. Whatever this day means to you, let's all celebrate together before we almost go our own paths, before our responsibilities diverge. So I'd like to thank our admin, staff, teachers, and guidance counselors for supporting us through this somewhat chaotic journey of high school. I'd like to extend a special thank you to people who have helped me and undoubtedly many others. Mr. Wright and Mr. Fitz, thank you for always believing in my potential and for helping me find what I wanted to do with my life. Thank you to Mr. Dittmer for always keeping your door open for whenever I needed advice. Thank you, Ms. Margison and Ms. Elkin, for always encouraging me to be the best version of myself. Thank you to my amazing friends who I love very dearly. You make the world a better place just by existing. And last but certainly not least, thank you to my family. My parents, you are the most hardworking, intelligent, and caring people that I know. I'm unbelievably proud to be your daughter. And thank you to my sister for always making me laugh. Now it's your turn. Take a look at the people around you. Thank them not only for being responsible, but for supporting you in all your endeavors. And if there's just one thing that you take from this speech, let it be this. Celebrate every tiny moment, live for yourself, and live for the people who cannot be here with us today. And if you ever feel lost in the sea of responsibilities that is adulthood, remember that you have a ton of people supporting you, and you have these great expectations placed on you because people believe in your potential to succeed. So class of 2026, congratulations and thank you.
Fantastic job, guys. All right, class of 2026, I want to take a minute to brag on you guys. In this class out here and back on stage, we have a group of seniors that are state champions in athletics and band. We have award winners and champions in ROTC. We have mock trial winners, History Bowl winners, Model UN winners. We have award winners in art, recently Bloomie Award winners in theater. We have winners in chorus. We have academic scholars. We have Beta Club award winners. The point is that on this, down here and on this stage, we have lots of really, really talented and amazing students in the class of 2026. Additionally, this class has earned over $27.5 million in scholarships, which sets the school record. And by the way, that does not include the state scholarship money, which is Hope, Life, Palmetto Fellows. When you add that in, that's an additional $3.9 million, which puts you over the $30 million mark. So congratulations, guys. I saw some of y'all looking around like, who got that? I want to thank each of you for representing Catawba Ridge High School in our community in such an incredible way. I also want to take a moment to recognize a very special group of Copperheads. If you're a student who has made the decision to serve our country by joining one of the armed forces, would you please stand at this time? Stay standing for a minute. All right, these young men and women have made a decision rooted in courage, sacrifice, and service to something greater than themselves. I want to be among the first to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Thank you for your bravery, your commitment, and your willingness to serve. I believe that I can speak for everyone in here when I say that we are deeply proud of each one of you. Thank you very much. Graduates, today is more than a ceremony. It's the culmination of effort, resilience, and determination. It marks the end of one chapter and the beginning of another. Up to this point, you have spent most of your life being taught, being guided, and being evaluated. But today, I want to talk to you about something that no test, no transcript, and no title can ever truly measure, and that's success. For most of your life, success has been defined for you. Success was grades, it was scores, it was rankings and awards. You've been told what it looks like, how to earn it, and sometimes even how you're supposed to feel about it. But starting today, as graduates, that changes. Starting to get today, you begin to define for yourself what success is. And whatever definition you choose, I want you to walk away with one word, and I want you to remember this one word: relentless. Relentless means to continue without stopping or ever giving up. So be relentless in the pursuit of your version or your definition of success. Because success does not belong to the most talented person in the room. It does not belong to the person with the easiest path or the person with the perfect plan. Success belongs to the person who is relentless in the pursuit of it. It belongs to the person who keeps showing up, the person that refuses to quit when life gets difficult. It belongs to the person that pushes through the disappointment. Be relentless in discovering what matters to you. Be relentless in choosing a path that reflects who you are and not who others expect you to be. Even though success is now your word to define, the world will continue to try to define it for you. It'll tell you that it's money. It'll tell you that it's status. It'll tell you that it's titles and it's recognitions. And for some, those things may matter, and that may be their definition. But what their definition is not important to you. What's important is, what is your definition of success? Is it purpose? Is it freedom? Is it family? Is it impact? Is it creating something that didn't exist before you? Whatever your answer is, be relentless in pursuing it. Not halfway, not only when it's convenient, not only when people are watching. Be relentless all the time. Because there will be days when it's quiet, days when it's uncomfortable, days when doubt creeps in, and you've got to be relentless anyway. There will be moments when people don't understand your choices, moments when they question your path, moments when they compare your journey to someone else's timeline, and in that moment, you have to be relentless anyway. This is your life. You are not behind, you are not off track, and you are not doing it wrong. You are building something that is uniquely yours, and that takes courage. It takes courage to walk a path that isn't already mapped out for you. It takes courage to stand firm when others don't see the vision. It takes courage to keep going when things get hard. So when it gets hard, and it will, be relentless. Be relentless in your effort, be relentless in your belief, and be relentless in your commitment to the life that you decide you want to build. Because success is not about meeting someone else's expectations. It's about waking up each day and going after what matters to you relentlessly. It's about being able to look in the mirror and say, I didn't quit, I didn't settle, I didn't let others decide my worth. Graduates, the world will offer you many paths. It'll offer you many definitions. It will offer you many opinions about what life should look like. But only one opinion matters now, and that's yours. So be relentless in building a life that is your own. Go forward with courage, go forward with purpose, and no matter what path you choose, be relentless. Congratulations, class of 2026. Thank you. All right, as we celebrate the class of 2026, we kindly ask that all guests remain seated and refrain from applause or shouting during the presentation of diplomas. Once the final graduate has crossed the stage, we'll come together in a well-deserved standing ovation for the entire class. This is a milestone for every student, and it's important that each name is heard clearly and every graduate receives the recognition that they deserve. Please help us maintain a respectful, quiet atmosphere throughout the ceremony. And in advance, thank you for honoring each member of the class of 2026, from the very first name to the very last name. At this time, I would like to present the candidates for the class of 2026.
Harini Srinivasan. Devin James Navarti. Titus Ruel Ramsaran.
Sophia Yvette German. Logan Joshua Elias.
Max Hongyong Wong.
Reagan Elise Lewis. David Lee Archie III.
Kaylin McKenna Severance.
Arushi Hiren Desai. Isabella Patricia Cardozo.
Annalise Joy Peterson.
Mark Irwin Abrams. Angel Jaden Acosta. Shrika Chowdhury Akaraju. Jose Joaquin Alborno Sayens. Riley Matthew Allen. Brody William Alvarez. Akshara Ananth. Mason Alexander Andrews. Sebastian Antonio Archbold. Esteban Mateo Arcila. Ava Marie Argo. Noel James Atherton. Addison Marie Babcock. Ian Stewart Babcock. Ava Rhiannon Bagshaw. Debrianna Nashe Baker. Emma Catherine Baker. Gabriel Asa Ballard. Alex Joaquin Bastida. Lily Catherine Bates. Andrew Richard Bellin. Cameron Elizabeth Belknap. Brooke Noel Bernanzoni. Jaden Ryan Black. Jet Grace Black. Savannah Marie Blackman. Mark Aaron Blakeney. Nicholas Daniel Bongiorno. Broxton Robert Boone. Landon Gabriel Boston. Jonathan Porter Bolden. Spencer Edward Boyer. Luke Stephen Brolich. Michaela Irene Brathwaite. Elizabeth Grace Bray. Rylin Jade Bryce. Sarah Elizabeth Brickley. Elissa Elizabeth Brito. Aiden Isaiah Brown. Ian Christopher Brown. Jaden Isaiah Brown. Catherine Elliott Brown. Lillian Lee Brown. Marvis Jamel Brown Jr. Kelsey Marie Buchanan. Annabelle Brooke Birch. Billy Ray Burris IV. Maggie Rose Bushbacher. Kevin Terrell Butler Jr. Elysia Alma Cabrera. Adriana Leah Caja. Emma Grace Kayurko. Joy Lene Cannon. Jerry John Canty. Samantha Cardona. James Andrew Carlin. Pamela Jane Carner. Audra Natalie Carpenter. Carissa Emsley Carson. John Monroe Caskey. Mark Lewis Casalaru. Tyler Christopher Causey. Wyatt James Colley. Ovia Shri Chandra Mohan. Natalie Chia. August Michael Chinetsky. Konstantin Krishna Chin. Elian Josiah Church. Quinn Francis Clouden. Avery Caroline Clowney. Jake Alexander Coates. Abigail Teresa Collier. Carly Elizabeth Conroy. Alexis Renee Cosatore. Madison Elaine Craig. Tyson Patrick Curtis. Enzo Anthony DeRico. Selena Marie Davis. Scott Michael Dearment. Alishka Marie Dees. Ashton Joseph DeMartini. Gavin Pierce Dempsey. Abir Day. Satvir Singh Danoa. Shirley Diaz Olivares. Nathan Lewis Dieso. Ethan Patrick Dill. Abigail Wang Dong. Alexander Downs. Katie Rose Dreyer. Darnell Angelo Drummond. James Jeremiah Dunifer. Christopher Charles Eisenreith Jr. Alexander Spencer Emerson. Spencer Patrick Epting. Caitlin Margaret Evans. Savannah Marie Evans. Fabrizio Martin Ferreira. Casey Kenneth Peakies. Henry Dewey Fillmore. Nathaniel David Finley. Savannah Marie Flynn. Jaden DeAndre Ford. Nolan Joseph Frayling. Davin Olivia Freeman. Carson Makani Fu. Olivia Lee Fulton. Desire Fazell Gaither White. Charles Jack Gallagher. Christopher Logan Golick. David Gio Jeswin. Michael James Getz. Aaron Matthew Jaconia. Claire Capron Jaconia. Nicholas Peter Jaconia. Xavier James Gilmore. Zachary Anthony Noe Golden. Quetzali Giselle Gomez. Audrey Gonzalez. Jack Dylan Goodman. Parker Simon Goodman. Philip John Gray. Hollis Marie Gregory Rollins. Finley Wilson Griffin. Madeline Keenan Grigg. Henry James Rupert Griggs. Jasper Willard Griggs III. Tyson Donald Grimm. John Adam Hakeem. Davian Brooks Hall. Skylar Brooklyn Hall. Christian Lucas Hambleton. Aiden Dominic Hanley. Jaden Tyler Hansen. Sierra DeAndrea Lachey Harkins. Jaden Lynn Harris. Jackson Martin Hathaway. Zachary Lee Helms. Natalia Marie Hernandez. Caroline Hayden Hines. Lila Olive Holtz. Grant Michael Hood. Colin Reese Howe. Braden Michael Gabriel Hughes. Richard Lawrence Hughes IV. Christian Lee Hunt. Julia Marie Hunt. Nathan Gregory Hurley. Isabella Grace Jackson. Zachary Ian Jackson. Lalitha Sahasra Jalavancha. Ethan Cale Jennings. Colson Mitchell Johnson. Haley Ann Johnson. Jordan Will Johnson. Kamaya Danielle Johnson. Aaron Bruce Jones. Ethan Garrett Jones. James Nolan Jones. Kylie Brianna Jones. Landa Cole Jones. Mia Catherine Jones. Trenton Devin Jones. Jacob Allen Jordan. Mariah Elizabeth Jurowitz. Emily Virginia Kay. Kaylin Thelma Kellogg. Olivia Noel Kendrick. Harrison Matthew Keppery. Brandon William Cairns. Elena Claire Kilpatrick. Hayden Schuyler King. Catherine Ivy King. Nazaria Lee Kirk. Brielle Alani Neese. Camden Rose Kolenstein. Mia Marie Kovach. Max Alexander Kraus. Benjamin Wesley Chris. Kayla Emma Kruger. Brody Daniel Coons. Gemma Eden Lample. Molly Britt Lander. Lana Madeline Lee. Emma Josephine Lejeune. Alexandra Cadence Lavasser. Ella Elizabeth Livingston. Emmanuel Jabir Livingston. Santiago Lotero Colorado. Adelaide Simone Loveless. Addison Victoria Lohman. Brooklyn Leanne Lohman. Noah Pierce Lutz. Clara Loretta Luzinski. Jordan Love Lyons.
Kamalakar Madanani. Alexandra Sophia Mador. Mackenzie Michelle Maher. Alexis Christian Ann Mallard. Christian Nicholas Mangual. Callie Anna Mann. Swarit Manthri. Robert Christopher Marino. Adomis Markauskas. Buxton Thomas Marks. Candace Michelle Martin. Joaquin Fox Martin. Layla Ariane Martin. Catherine Nicole Martinez. Carmen Martinez Guijarro. Nathan Lee Malden. Olivia Bell Malden. Riley Ann Mazer. Luca Lily McCart. William Robert McCaskill. Kiana Andrea McClelland. Caitlin Anna McCormick. Cameron Alexa McCormick. Connor Jackson McFadden. Paul Andres McKenzie Jr. Julia Carol Walters McKnight. Thomas Zachary James McMahon. Logan Leah McMillan. Lucas Ray McNear. Chiara Aaliyah McNeil. Zaylin Ray McNeil. Samuel James Mian. Justin Ryan Meenagan. Bryce Allen Meal. Theodore Henry Merrill. Julia Grace Minor. Jeremy David Molina. Chloe Isabella Monahan. Ansley Ellen Montgomery. Ayana Kayla Moore. Mia Loon Moss. Tyler Vincent Muller. Ethan Christopher Muggleston. Saketh Varma Mapala. Evan Yowane Murdoch. Liam Patrick Murphy. Maeve Murphy Booth. Connor James Myatt. Brody Allen Nichols. Christian Harrison Nix. Leah Edawede Okogbenin. Mason Edward Oliver. Caroline Lee Osborne. Owen Thomas Ostrander. Muller Michael Otto Jr. Ayana Lakia Labrie Pagan. Jeffrey Termel Palmer Jr. Michaela Ellen Pampreen. Cooper Ross Pascal. Alexis Morgan Pellegrini. Legend Elise Pender. Maya Zariana Peoples. Ava Rosella Pizzuto. Gianna May Pietruzinski. Robert Tomas Pobiega. Linaja Jane Michelle Pocknet. Judah Lawrence Ponce. Emily Elizabeth Poor. Violet Caroline Poorbaugh. Donald Smith Pope. Lydia Abigail Porter. Lindsay Ann Powell. Daniel Christian Prankich. Abby Catherine Nivens Pryor. Andrew Samuel Pritchard. Tristan Elias Pryor. Cesar Manuel Quinones. Abigail Mary Riley. Kyle Allen Reinhardt. Addison Ann Rickett. Owen Patrick Rennick. Meredith Lee Reynolds. Madeline Grace Rice. Isabella Catherine Ryle. Angelina Christine Rivas. Emma Maritza Roberts. Connor Michael Cash Robinson. Kaylee Marie Rodriguez. Aiden Patrick Rogers. Lily Marie Romero. Ash Roseman. Julia Angelina Rothar. Joshua Andrew Sanford. Andre Sebastian Santana Jaron. Tejan Maurice Saunders. Sophia Louise Scala. Hans Maximilian Schuler. Matthew Cameron Scott Burford. Matthew Scott Settle. Elizabeth Ann Sexton. Grayson Lake Shea. Jackson Riley Shellnut. Everett James Shelton. Caleb Tucker Shields. Landon Robert Shockley. Diana Igorevna Shorokova. Carson Reed Silvers. Aiden Bastian Simsick. Kira Levon Simonson. Caitlin Rose Symes. Jack Gregory Civil. Kristen Elizabeth Small. Scarlett Ray Margaret Smallman. Anthony Michael Smilak. Aaron Christopher Smith. Ella Bess Smith. Cameron Brooks Snellgrove. Zane Michael Snipes. James Braden Snyder. Ethan Walsh Solnick. Tamia Nicole Steele. Nolan Wesley Stell. Sophie Bell Stepp. Benjamin Thomas Stiltner. Wells Harrison Stiltner. Amanette Lyanne Stout. Caden Samuel Stuber. Cole Thomas Stuckitz. Ryan Austin Stukitz. Darius Jamion Sutton. Dennis Wilder Adam Tager II. Caitlin Isabella Talkington. Nolan Garrett Tanksley. Alexa Kate Taylor. Marley June Twitty. Jonathan Jacob Vanna. Aaron Isaac Vance. Liam Vigier. Bradley Theodore Villano. Kirthana Vinukumar. Andrew Robert Voigt. Zane Chandler Waldo. Peyton Michael Lee Walsh. Madison Elizabeth Ware. Ava Hale Warren. Jonas Michael Warren. Ohana Ava Rose Watkins. Ethan Cooper Weil. Jonathan Weinbach. Jaden Marie Wheeler. Skylar Venetia White. Zadie Ann Rebecca Wilkerson. Madeline Rose Wilkins. Mackenzie Brooke Wilkins. Brendan Eli Willard. Abigail Grace Williams. Caleb Christopher Williams. Sarah Reese Wilson. Connor Leighton Wisner. Breland Elizabeth Wolf. Robert Emerson Woodard. Noah Pearson Wright. Zach Davis Young. Zachary Theodore Zickos.
Now everybody go nuts and cheer. All right, guys, we got one more important piece to do here. You ready? Class of 2026, please stand. Listen, guys, before we make this thing official, I want to say one last thing. If you don't take anything else away from today, I want you to remember something. That number one, I love you guys more than you'll ever know. And number two, no matter how far life takes you or where it takes you, you guys, even though I won't be there, you'll have a home at the Ridge. I'll make sure of that. Okay, you always have a home there. By the power vested in me by the state of South Carolina and the Fort Mill School District Board of Trustees, I now pronounce you graduates of Catawba Ridge High School.
Please be seated. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you all so much for being here to celebrate and support the Catawba Ridge Class of 2026. My name is Annalise Peterson, and I'm incredibly honored to stand before you as your senior class president. I'd like to take a moment to remember Colton Brown, who should have been here today with us, walking across this stage. Colton Brown's absence is a reminder that life is precious. He is deeply missed. As we leave Catawba Ridge High School, I hope we remember that life isn't only made up of huge milestones like graduation, college acceptances, or major accomplishments. It's also made up of the little moments in between. And sometimes the moments we think are ordinary end up extraordinary. When I asked the class of 2026 what memory they'd miss most from high school, nobody talked about test grades or awards. They talked about getting ready for football games with friends, dressing up for Spirit Week, or cram studying at Starbucks. For me, some of the moments I'll miss most are the ones that seemed ordinary at the time. Seeing my friends in the parking lot before school, or saying hi to teachers in the hallway, and somehow getting detention for walking too fast through those same hallways. My mom was not happy about that one. We spend so much time stressing about the future and worrying about the big picture that we forget to appreciate the small moments while we're living them. But those are the moments that shape our lives the most. So, as we move forward from here, I hope we remember how precious life truly is. Appreciate the baby steps and take life day by day. Don't overlook the little moments, because one day, those are the memories you'll miss the most. And no matter where life takes us after today, I hope we never lose the ability to appreciate the mundane moments that quietly become our most valued memories. Congratulations to the graduated class of 2026. Now let us all rise and sing our alma mater that we all love.